Hey you guys, it's Brit. Tonight we're here with a quick little update on the Resilient Jenkins, and I'm going to add this to my playlist. If you're unsure of who this family is, check the playlist if you're interested. And I have a little bit of a different perspective that I would like to share with y'all. And this perspective is strictly based off of some very, very, very recent content that Steph has shared with TikTok. So we're going to have a chat. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So first, let's talk about Steph doing exactly what she said she was going to do, and that is putting her most recent birth story behind her paywall. Now, special shout out to another commentary creator, Cursed Eye, who took one for the team with this one and went ahead and consumed the content and then summarized it over on Reddit. It's very funny because I recently had what I thought was a productive short little exchange with Cursed Eye, and then I was over on Reddit today and saw that this summary was posted and the poster was Cursed Eye. So it's just a weird kind of timing thing. But nevertheless, I want to read the summary and then we'll get into kind of how my views have shifted just a little bit, why I'm a little bit confused, and what's been going on over on Steph's TikTok. So let's start at the top. Hey all, so I watched Steph's birth story. It was about 10 minutes long and sort of a nothing burger. Basically, she labored at home and didn't realize she was close to transition, the final stage of labor, because the labor pain wasn't intense. In other words, she wasn't timing contractions, or she's lying. The drive was 25 minutes and the contractions worsened rapidly. She says she noticed 2 minutes pass between contractions early into their journey, reinforcing the not timing contractions part, which she should know to do after 3 effing babies. Totally agree. It seems like it would just, come with the experience having gone through that. But it continues and says, she says then she had to urge to push and Drew pulled over and they scrambled to catch the baby. She says they were in a residential area or somewhere with people walking around and likely witnessed it. They were a few minutes away. They wrapped the baby in a sweater. She used her mouth to suck out the mucus in the baby's nose and mouth so the baby could breathe, and Drew got them to the hospital. She says he was honking at the hospital and yelling to get their attention, and the staff didn't really react until the passenger door opened and they saw Stephanie holding a newborn undressed from the waist down. Anyway, she says that giving birth in the car wasn't on purpose, but it was a beautiful, natural experience and no one can ruin it for her. Drew caught the baby. She told the story in the car and she says Drew wanted to tell the story with her, but he was watching the baby/kids. She also stressed that she didn't film everything all the time because sometimes her kids want to read 15 books with her, etc. She made no mention of what happened at the hospital after. Given that they left in a rush, because she says she was preparing dinner, it sounds like the kids were left at home unattended. Am I surprised at all that she and Drew allegedly left the kids at home unsupervised, unattended to go have another child? I'm not surprised by it. I'm not shocked by it because, in fact, that just seems like something that they would do, as unfortunate as that is, as, the pits of not having any common sense or looking out for the safety of your children. It's kind of on brand for both of them based on what we can see. Now, my conspiracy as far as why she did not want to spend any time in the hospital, as we know, she spent 8 hours in the hospital. She wanted to get out ASAP, like urgency, all the things. I don't think that she wanted any doctor or nurse or hospital staff to catch on to what they're doing, how many kids they have at home, the fact that the kids might have been home alone, the fact that they are not living in what is equipped to handle that many kids and 2 adults. I don't think she wanted any interference whatsoever, whether it was from CPS or hospital staff or just someone random that might have recognized them in the hospital. So I completely disagree with that. If that's what happened, if these children were left home alone, I don't support it. I don't like it. I think that it makes you both bad, irresponsible parents to not have somebody that you can, even if it's a babysitter, that you have a relationship with where they can come and be with your kids. Like, again, if that's what happened, why are your children left home alone? I mean, you have them sleeping in the living room and kitchen, so again, the bar is very low, but I really hope that's not what happened. As far as her monetizing this birth story, she said she was going to do it. She did it. Am I surprised? No, she does not have that many paying members that take in this content. I think it's some people that are just curious, either in a good way or a bad way, or there might be a few that genuinely support her and the things that she has done. Earlier today, Steph posted a video that my perspective was already a little different because she got kind of vulnerable in another video that was posted either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I'll drop that in, where she was just sharing some of her emotions and difficulties that she was experiencing just having had this child, and trying to make sure that the other kids are fed and taken care of, so on and so forth.
Okay, man. I'm so fucking tired. Everybody's asleep. I need to pump. I don't have a pump that's quiet. I actually have no idea. I've never used this pump before, but...
The fact that she's even worried about waking anybody up on day 3 postpartum and needing to pump is wild. Girl, that is your house as well. Tell that man to get up so that you can pump and he can help with the children.
Right now, my only option would be to pump in the fucking bathroom. And it just doesn't sound like it's the most sanitary thing to do.
Girl, again, that is your house. Get your butt back in bed where you belong so that you can rest, and let that man take care of some shit for you.
I should be. I'm tired. I am. I should be sleeping. But I can't be right now, because not even 30 minutes till I gotta get the kids up for school. Start making breakfast. Might as well just fucking get up and get some snacks. Get myself going. This is a look, yo.
I do want to say that I do feel bad for her in this situation, because clearly she's exhausted, she's worn out, she just had a baby, she's got now 5 children, and yes, I know people are going to say she put herself in this situation, she chose this, blah, blah. Yes, she did. But she clearly believed that this man was going to help her, and he clearly is not. Which we've obviously been telling her, we've been trying to warn her, get away from him, other people have been warning you, get away from him. Girl, he doesn't want to work, he wants to play video games, he wants the world to be handed to him on a silver effing platter. And he's going to continue to be like that unless you make him feel otherwise. This is just sad as shit. Sad as shit. Like, he needs to get up off his ass, he needs to get a job, and he needs to help you with these kids until then, and let you rest. You just had a baby.
That was kind of the first half. The second half is this video that she posted earlier today. The caption and what she says in the text on the video differ. So I'm confused, but I also have been allowed to get a little bit of a different POV as far as what might be happening here. We've known for months that Drew is a bum. He won't get a job. He won't get off his ass. He won't get off his PS5. He won't protect his kids. He won't make sure that they're not being evicted. He is a bum as far as being a man, a father, a partner, a husband, a boyfriend goes. For me, throw him in the dumpster. That's how I feel. But let's focus on this video. So, first, the text on the video says, making the breakfast I know he'll eat, because if I don't, he won't eat, and somehow it will be mine or the kids' fault. So catering to this man-child, yet again, literally just had a child, and you are in the kitchen making something that this man baby will eat so that you or your children are not blamed for it. That is wild. That is a wild concept. May this life never find me. Okay? The part that confused me, though, was her caption. The caption says, "It doesn't matter what I post. Y'all have your opinions regardless of its fact or not. I try to be authentic and real. Relationships take work and commitment. Drew could give a F if y'all talk crap about him. We're both used to unsolicited opinions at this point. So say what you want, but I'm posting this for the mamas at home who do the most every day and feel like it's never enough. Hashtag solo parenting. Hashtag postpartum hormones mama 5. Cool." These two confused the audience because I saw it in the comment section. But the gist that I get from this is you are confirming what everybody has known all along. Like, we knew Drew was a bum. And when people would call it out, you would get upset and come to his defense. But now you're showing this other side, but then the caption is different than what the video is giving. She also said that her children did not eat this breakfast. They had fruit instead, like fruit and toast or something. I can tell y'all with certainty that this video is definitely changing people's perspective on Steph. She's getting a lot of sympathy. Like I said, she's also getting some confused people leaving comments like, I don't know what's going on here. But this is changing the conversation. This video has almost 8,500 likes. Some people are making claims now that Steph is in a DV situation. I don't feel comfortable echoing that, so I'm not going to, but I have seen it in numerous comments. What I will say is my opinion is that this is a very, very lopsided relationship, and you chose to have children with a literal bum. Like, Drew is exhibit A of what a bum mother looks like. The last thing I'll say about Steph is I am not here to discount or deny the problematic things that she has said and done. I'm just offering a bit of a different perspective since she is being more transparent with the things that we knew were going on in this house. But I want to know, how do y'all feel? Does this change your perspective? Do you, do you still just, you're completely against her? Are you, I don't know. Tell me how you feel down below. I'm always looking at the comments. The last thing I will say is that I have taken a bit of a different approach the last few days, probably started over like the weekend. I've taken a lot of time offline. I am trying to unplug and just focus on what's going on right in front of me, my own mental health, my own overall wellness. I've shared some of my thoughts recently on video and on my community page. Things are tough right now. So I will say that if you are somebody who is being upset or triggered or feel devastated over the things that are coming onto your For You page, your Explore page, your news app, whatever, try to scale back the time that you spend on social or the time that you spend on the internet as a whole. I'm not here to suggest that, burying your head in the sand is going to be a cure-all, but we have to take care of our mental health, our wellness in order to perform at our jobs, for our kids, for, whatever our day-to-day lives look like. That's really important. And I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the understanding that I have read and seen and heard over the last couple of days. Being a voice is not always the easiest thing, but to close out what I want to say, because this will just turn into a crazy rant, something happening in the world does not need to personally affect me for me to care or for me to have compassion for what's happening. I don't need to wait for it to be knocking on my front door, threatening my family, my money, my job, my, quality of life. I don't need to wait till that point to care and to voice my concern and my feelings. But I think that's going to be it for today. I can't wait to see what y'all have to say about all of this. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.